M&Ms are a candy lover's dream come true, and their delicious taste comes from a carefully crafted combination of ingredients. Let's take a closer look at what goes into making these little chocolate candies. First and foremost, M&Ms are made of chocolate. The chocolate used in M&Ms is specially formulated to create the perfect texture and flavor. It's made from a blend of cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and milk solids, which gives it a rich and creamy taste. Next, there's sugar. Lots and lots of sugar. M&Ms are sweetened with a combination of granulated sugar and corn syrup. The corn syrup helps to keep the candy soft and chewy, while the granulated sugar provides the sweetness that we all love. But what about those vibrant colors? M&Ms come in a rainbow of hues, from classic red and green to more exotic shades like teal and purple. The colors are added using a special process that involves mixing food dyes with a liquid coating. The liquid coating is then applied to the chocolate centers, creating a candy that's both delicious and eye-catching. Of course, not just any ingredients will do. M&Ms are committed to using only the highest quality ingredients in their candies. They source their cocoa from Ghana, the Ivory Coast, and Indonesia, and have strict quality control measures in place to ensure that every batch of chocolate meets their high standards. The sugar used in M&Ms is also carefully selected and tested to ensure that it's free of contaminants and impurities. And because M&Ms are made with natural and artificial flavors, their flavor scientists work tirelessly to create new and exciting taste experiences for fans of the candy. The ingredients that go into making M&Ms are carefully selected, sourced, and tested to ensure that every bite is as delicious as the last. From the high-quality chocolate to the vibrant colors and flavors, M&Ms are a treat that's both satisfying and indulgent. Now that we've learned about the ingredients that go into making M&Ms, let's take a closer look at the production process. M&Ms are made in a large factory, where every step of the process is carefully controlled and monitored. The first step in the production process is molding. The chocolate centers are created by molding them into small, spherical shapes. The molding process involves pouring liquid chocolate into small molds, which are then rotated to ensure that the chocolate is evenly distributed. Once the chocolate has set, the molds are opened and the centers are removed. Next up is the coating process. This is where the signature candy shell is added to the chocolate centers. The coating is made from a mixture of sugar, corn syrup, and food coloring, which is heated and then sprayed onto the centers. The candy shells are then polished in a rotating drum, which gives them their signature shine. After the coating process, the candies are sorted by color and sent down the packaging line. Here, they are carefully packaged into various sizes and shapes of bags, boxes, and containers. The packaging line is highly automated, with robots and machines doing most of the work. One of the most interesting things about the production line is the high-tech machinery that's used to make M&Ms. The factory is filled with conveyor belts, sorting machines, and robots, all working together to create the perfect candy. For example, there's a machine that sorts the candies by color. It uses sensors and cameras to identify the different colors of the candies as they move down the conveyor belt, and then sorts them into separate bins. This ensures that each package of M&Ms contains a perfect mix of colors. Another machine, called the enrober, is used to apply the candy shell to the chocolate centers. The enrober works by dipping the centers into a liquid coating and then rotating them to ensure that the coating is evenly distributed. The enrober can process hundreds of thousands of M&Ms in just a few minutes, making it a vital part of the production line. The packaging line is equally impressive. Robots and machines work together to fill bags and boxes with M&Ms, seal them shut, and then move them down the line for labeling and shipment. The packaging line is highly automated, which allows the factory to produce large quantities of M&Ms with minimal human intervention. One of the most interesting things about the production line is how it's optimized for efficiency. Every aspect of the process has been designed to minimize waste and maximize output. For example, the factory recycles heat from the molding process to help dry the candies after they've been coated. And the packaging line is designed to use as little material as possible, which helps to reduce waste and environmental impact. In conclusion, the production line for M&Ms is a marvel of modern engineering. The high-tech machinery, automation, and efficiency that's built into every step of the process ensures that M&Ms are produced quickly, efficiently, and with minimal waste. M&Ms takes quality control seriously, and they have rigorous measures in place to ensure that every candy that leaves the factory meets their high standards. The quality control process begins with the ingredients. Before any ingredient is used, it's carefully tested and inspected to ensure that it's of the highest quality. This includes testing for contaminants, impurities, and other defects that could impact the taste or texture of the candy. Once the ingredients have been approved, they're carefully mixed and processed to create the chocolate centers. These centers are then coated and packaged and sent to the Quality Control Department for testing. At the Quality Control Department, the candies are subjected to a battery of tests to ensure that they meet M&M's strict standards. This includes tests for texture, taste, and appearance. For example, the candies are tested for their level of crunchiness, their sweetness, and their overall appearance. One of the most interesting quality control tests that M&M's performs is the drop test. In this test, a machine drops the candies from a height of several feet onto a hard surface. The candies are then inspected to ensure that they haven't cracked or broken, which could indicate a problem with the coating process. M&M's also test their candies for stability over time. This means that they test how the candies hold up in different conditions, such as changes in temperature or humidity. This ensures that the candies will remain fresh and delicious for as long as possible. In addition to these tests, M&M's also conducts regular audits of their suppliers and factories to ensure that they're meeting their standards. This includes checking for compliance with labor laws, food safety regulations, and environmental standards. In conclusion, M&M's takes quality control seriously and has a rigorous process in place to ensure that every candy that leaves the factory is of the highest quality. From the ingredients to the production process, every aspect of the candy is carefully monitored and tested to ensure that it meets M&M's high standards. After going through the production line and quality control process, the final product is a delicious candy that's loved by people all over the world. M&M's come in a variety of sizes and packages, including the classic milk chocolate variety, as well as dark chocolate, peanut, and crispy varieties. One of the most interesting things about M&M's is their packaging. Over the years, the company has experimented with a variety of packaging options, from traditional bags to boxes to plastic tubes. Today, M&M's are available in everything from small, single-serving packages to large bags that are perfect for sharing. The company has also experimented with different flavors over the years. In addition to the classic milk chocolate variety, M&M's now come in a range of flavors, including peanut butter, almond, hazelnut spread, and caramel. These new flavors are a hit with candy lovers and have helped to keep the brand fresh and exciting. Of course, the best way to experience M&M's is to taste them for yourself. Each variety has its own unique flavor and texture, and trying different varieties can be a fun and tasty experience. From the crunchiness of the crispy variety to the creaminess of the peanut butter variety, there's something for everyone. In addition to their delicious taste, M&M's have also become an iconic part of popular culture. They're a popular candy to share at parties and events, and their bright colors and fun shape make them a hit with kids and adults alike.